And hello, and welcome to Alex Connect Sandbox MTG Study session 33. Yeah, my name is Alex, and let's continue studying Magic the Gathering. Today we're going to study Magic Duels only. And I guess let's just start. Let's just start right away, because we don't have a little time, or no, we don't have that much time, so yeah. So the problem is, I can't go with this achievement because I don't have any cards with Embalm ability, so I actually didn't buy any boosters from recent sets, so it means that I have 0 cards for the Embalm ability. It means that I can't participate in this community thing. Maybe after playing a couple of games I will decide. Maybe I need to open one of the sets with Embalm ability. By the way, let's figure out what sets are actually working with Embalm ability. I'm kind of interested in it. So I think, of course, these are the last sets. Either it's going to be an Amonkhet or Kaladesh. I think Amonkhet. Let's just see Amonkhet. Yeah, Amonkhet basically work with Embalm abilities, so it means that we need to buy at least one booster from Amonkhet, because come on, I have 0 cards with the ability of embalming, and this is kind of a problem because I can't like work with this quest, and ideally 60 gold, it's a good thing. So for that I could spend gold to buy booster from Amonkhet. Maybe we will open something interesting in Amonkhet that we could add in our existing decks. So yeah, let's just continue. Again, in terms of the quests, I need to still push this quest, 25 instants and sorceries. I hope I will manage to do this today, and of course win 2 games with black or red spells. Don't think that I will manage to do this today, but I will try. So since I dropped in rank pretty drastically, because most of the games that I played before I lost, because I played with bad decks, let's just, like, I don't know, play with the better decks. So I'm going to play my Life Creeper deck, which is relatively strong. It's still not perfect, but at least I can play with this deck and actually win games. When opposed to like playing with Firescape, it's pretty risky. I'm rarely winning the games with this type of deck. So yeah, since it's kind of a thing that we're going to play against a bunch of Embalm decks, because the community quest implies it, I think Life Creeper is pretty good against Embalm decks, so let's just play and see. Bangity 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 bim boom. So yeah, still slowly continuing to play Magic, learn it. I kind of think that I need to spend a little bit more time on actually learning Magic the Gathering from inside out, in terms of like, I still don't know all things Magic. So like, for instance, I still not very good at terminology, so I think I need to spend like a little bit additional time in figure out the proper terminology to play more confident, or at least talk about things and not being complete noob about them. Although I am, and I'm not trying to be super pro. Again, I play Magic like probably about 5 years on and off, but again, I'm mostly playing just for fun. I'm not trying to be super pro about it, but yeah, I basically didn't spend that much time to learning all things Magic. I know basic rules, I know like how most of the mechanics work in conjunction with each other, so all these things can I know, but still for me, like, these type of terminology like aggro deck, control deck, they're still unclear, and like, so yeah, I basically need to learn more terminology in order to maybe make these streams a little bit more valuable, I don't know, for someone. Because right now it's just me playing, and I don't know, for someone it could be an interesting thing to watch, because for me I think every match is experience, no matter who is going to play, either it's a complete beginner playing match or pro, seasoned like veteran, I still going to learn something from it. So because again, situations could be different, and when you see a beginner making mistakes, you could learn something from it. So I think again, it all depends what you want from this game. If you want to become a pro, of course, you would probably watch how pros are playing. If you just want to play this game and have fun, no matter who you're going to watch, you will learn something from it. Okay, so we have sacrifice a creature. So I think for now I'm going to play flyers, although it's pretty risky. He has a black deck, which means he could like destroy my awesome flyers, but for now let's just play flyers. That way I could attack and gain additional life, and of course I'm going to attack with this one and with this one. We're going to be a little bit of aggressiveness. Yeah, and of course one of the problems that kind of make things a little bit harder for me is the fact that I'm streaming in English. Again, my native English is Russian, and like I want to stream in English because I want to learn it more, and Magic is an awesome way to learn English because you have a bunch of texts that you need to understand, that you need to read, and you need to properly figure out how they work, and it kind of adds to the ability to learn a specific language. So yeah, and also of course that way I could reach more people. Going internationally. So yeah, oh no, I remember this one, but it doesn't matter. It has Intimidate, and Intimidate works with black cards or artifacts. Yeah, also share color with them or artifacts. So cool. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put 2 of them to your hand, the rest into your graveyard, you lose 2 lives. I could use this now though, but instead let's just play 2 creature cards. And again, I'm not like a gaming streamer. I'm mostly creative streamer, and I'm streaming games just because I'm playing them, and why wouldn't I stream them? Like, come on. And of course, I'm playing only tabletop games. I'm studying them for the purpose of creating my own tabletop games in the future, as I already said a bunch of times. So yeah, all these things have a reason, and me playing in Magic, like the Gathering games, or making a separate recording of playing other tabletop games, these special videos I'm posting for YouTube only, all these things are here for me to learn how to play different tabletop games. Oh yeah, man in trouble. Mad marks. He decides what to do. Not block. Again, block this one, destroy this one. Yeah, this is the problem, like, this card is useless when you're playing against black decks. It's kind of annoying. But it becomes a super big threat when you're playing against other colors. Things could change. I'm not saying that I'm like completely sure that I will win. Oh, hello there. Quick change. So yeah, haste, you may exert this dragon as it attacks when you do for the... Oh yeah, he definitely needs to do that. Exert, destroy my flyers, I guess. This is the smartest choice. Or this one. I don't know who's going to decide to destroy, yeah. So now I don't have that much time because I don't have the ability to kill this dragon yet. I need to wait for cards like this to do that. Yes, additional cost. The bond sacrifice creature, destroy target creature. So I definitely going to destroy this dragon, but not this turn, because next turn this dragon is not going to be attacked, and I actually hope for something better. Okay, so choose card, put into your hand. This is hard choice. So all of these cards are potential destroyers, and they are awesome. I definitely want to have a creature. This is like without a doubt. And let's just choose this one, and the rest we are going to put on the bottom of our library, because these cards are actually could work pretty good. So for now I'm just going to attack. Again, I'm not going to use this one. I'd rather use it on other creature. Again, this one gives me a lifelink. These two, I wouldn't necessarily want to sacrifice them for that. And again, dragon is not going to be able to attack next turn. I have a couple of turns to actually think about that. Let's hope that in a couple of turns I will get cards that I can sacrifice without regret. Enter the battlefield, discard a card. Okay, it's a good thing that I have a bunch of destroyers, so I could use 4 and 3 to destroy this one, because he has unequal power and toughness, which is a good thing. I still will survive, it's not a problem. So next turn is definitely, I will destroy most of his big creatures, I guess. I just need to do this properly. So good thing that we got land. That means that we could play this one and this one together, which is a good thing. So first I'm going to attack. Then I definitely will sacrifice creature with Skulk, because now I don't have any other choice. I will destroy dragon for 4, and by planting this card onto the battlefield I will destroy 6 and 4. So first let's just play this one. Goodbye 6-4. And now let's sacrifice a creature. Destroy dragon. Sacrifice. Now he probably needs to quit, because I don't think that he will win this game, but who knows. I wouldn't quit. I usually stay and see how game is progressing no matter what. Even if I know that I will lose, I still going to wait and see, because maybe my opponent will play pretty interesting combination of spells that I could learn from. So again, we're studying Magic the Gathering. We're not playing it for the sake of winning, losing, or getting in ranks or whatever. So every single turn is a new experience. Okay, this is good, this is good. So I could keep it for later though, but no, I actually want to attack with 4-3, so let's just plant it. I think he will sacrifice, I don't know actually who he's going to sacrifice. This is a pretty interesting choice to make, because he could sacrifice, yeah, And of course I'm going to attack with all of them. He can't block and he's done. Menace! Cool, cool, cool! Cool, cool, cool! No, you can't. Okay, good. We won the first game, which is a good thing. Now I actually will buy Kaladesh booster and put. I hope I will open at least one card with Embalm, put it into my deck, and hope that throughout the week I actually can use it. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun thing to do. So let's go into the. No, Amonkhet, not Kaladesh. Okay, I forgot. I already forgot Amonkhet. Or Kaladesh. No, Amonkhet. Okay, let's just say it again. Yes, Amonkhet, definitely. So yeah, Amonkhet cards have Embalm ability. Let's hope that I will actually open at least one card with Embalm. So this is like first booster from Amonkhet. Let's hope that something interesting will come there. And what we have here, and we have one card with Embalm, and unfortunately it's a blue card. That means that the only place that I could put it in my super weak control deck. Yeah, not very good thing. White warrior creature token with vigilance, pretty cool. Enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Enters the battlefield under your control, or yeah, cartouche, and deals 4 damage to target creature. And the opposite, each opponent loses X life. That's pretty interesting. Pretty strange booster, pretty strange result. So yeah, since now I have one card with Embalm, let's just right away put it into our blue deck and hope that I will actually use it, and it will give a thing with the quest. Embalm 10,000 creatures. So I need to not just play it but actually embalm it. It's a good thing, it's not that like costly card. Let's go into battle mode, build our deck, go into our blue deck. I actually want to completely restructure this blue deck. It's so like super strange. I think I will bring back the ability for this deck, tapping target creatures, retargeting them. So, but I'm not going to do this now because we don't have that much time in this session, but this is still something that I definitely want to do. So I remember this card is pretty cheap. I think I don't need to, yeah, here it is. Let's put it. Embalm. Oh no, actually, embalming it's not cheap in here, like 4 mana. So now let's decide what card we need to get rid of here. Again, Investigator. Maybe this one. There's a bunch of returners in here. Investigator. Yeah, let's just get rid of one of these scry guys for now. While I'll have this card with Embalm. Later I'm just going to get rid of it and replace it again. It's just for the sake of working with the quest. And of course let's play not solo versus battle and play our super weak Thunder deck. Yeah. This is the thing though, like, I still need to think how I need to go about building decks. So for instance, if I'm going to build decks specifically based on a set, for instance, like what I want to do with allies, basically just gather all allies and create 5-color ally deck, or I need to go much more creatively and actually build, okay, this is pretty interesting hand. Well, let's take it. Why not? So yeah, or I need to like open one booster from each set and build much more interesting decks, much more versatile decks. But the problem with these versatile decks, they are not going to have that much of a synergy to them because like sets going to be a little bit different. But I don't know, still, it's something that I definitely need to explore, something that I definitely need to figure out how to do, how to work around these things. I guess with time I will figure out what to do. Because for now things seem too slow in Magic. So yeah, I'm playing daily, but I have only like from 1 to 2 hours time to play Magic. And I'm not getting from these hours maximum gold to actually open boosters, and that's why things are pretty slow. Okay. Top player usually does not tap during its control is next in top step. And investigate. Yeah, why wouldn't we use this one? Return target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, we'll keep it for later. And return target to its owner's hands. Attacking, yeah, later. So for now, let's just tap this guy. Attack with these two. Maybe this deck pretty cool. I just need to learn how to play it, but so far I don't feel like this deck is that strong. Again, it mostly works with... Oh, hello, we actually got the card with Embalm ability, awesome. This is awesome, this is actually will make things a little bit more interesting. Woohoo! Seriously? Okay. Okay. I actually could return it with this card, but I need to use Embalm ability as fast as possible, so... And also, I could block with it, so... And also, like, before Magic Arena release, I actually want to explore cards from latest sets, because Magic Arena could have these sets in there. Like Amonkhet, Revolt, and Kaladesh. So let's think. Let's just use drawing card, hope for the land. Nope. I will attack with all of them. He'll probably block this one. Or not. I need more lands. I definitely need more lands. What is this? So target creature and all other creatures controls the same name. Oh, come on. Goodbye my 2 flyers. That player investigates for each non-token creature exiled this way. So I will get 2 investigations, which is a good thing. But now I actually lost 2 of my flyers, which is not a very good thing to do. So let's hope for the lands after this one. Please? Nope, come on, this is stupid. Now I have too many cards and I need to discard one. Oh, crap. This is not cool. Actually, we'll stay in block. Okay, okay. Let's sacrifice one of these, or discard them. Oh, come on. Where the heck is Lens? So yeah, I need to play cards. If I'm not going to play cards, I'm going to lose all of them. So yeah, by playing Magic I'm usually just relaxing, because why not? After a long day, it's an always thing to have. Okay, good. Definitely play this one. Hope I will draw land. Yes, finally. And now I can... I will use combination of this card and this card next turn. For now, I'm going to do this. I'll attack with both of them. Let's hope he's going to block, because I need to embalm this guy, please. Please block. No. So first I will attack. Now I think she has to block. Yes. Now my creature with Embalm is going to die, and I will just bring it back. Because this is the whole point of actually doing this. Yeah, and unfortunately I need to discard a card. It kind of doesn't matter, because I definitely will win this game, but yeah. Our opponent got unlucky, and he or she has only 2 mana. Tap target creature opponent controls. Whatever. Oh, again? 4 more cards, month or target creature. Oh, pretty cool, I'd say. Pretty cool. Enters the battlefield, investigate, returner, tapper. Kinda doesn't matter what I'm going to do. Let's do this. And probably this. Definitely need land. Let's put this one on top of my library and this one on the bottom. Cool. And cool. Goodbye. Now regular pay. I want to bring back this guy. Or fairy. To replant it and draw additional card. So yeah, like, I don't know, I make this deck with the fewer lands in it, and I'm kind of feeling it. So I'm constantly getting a bunch of spells and creatures, but not that much of a lands, which is kind of frustrating a little bit. like maybe I need to rethink things a little bit. But again, I definitely need to work on this deck better. It's too bad. Inconsistent. Although it has pretty cool potential in it, but let's use this one now. Or combination of these two, which I wanted to use before. Yeah, let's do that. So I will tap this one, then put this one and return it back to its owner's head. Again, this deck has a bunch of possibilities and pretty interesting plays, but usually I don't have the opportunity to use these things in the game because yeah, it's super unstable or inconsistent. Okay, at least we got this one. Cool. So let's just go back, get rid of the card with Embalm that we put in here because we already kind of got the opportunity to work with quest. So we contributed to a quest. Now we were going to get gold for it, and let's just continue to play our red or black decks in order to win another game. I'll continue to play my although I could play my vampire deck too, which would be a much more interesting thing to do though. Yeah, let's play vampire deck. Didn't play it like probably a couple of weeks, I don't know. But still, ideally I would add new vampires that I opened, so I think I opened a couple of cool vampires that I could add in this deck. But so for now I'm going to play this deck as it is. Azorius? Guild? Okay, big deck. 2 lands. Pretty interesting cards. Let's risk it. I hope that lands will come. Because again, for the most part I need 3 lands to play this deck. I already have 2. I think if I would mulligan I would definitely get worse results. Okay, vampire deck on vampire deck, interesting. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting game. No. Do I need to destroy this guy or not? I don't know. No, I will wait for something better to come. So he actually have the ability to discard a card, sacrifice it, and draw a card. So, like, if I will try to destroy him, kind of going to be a little bit pointless. So I'd rather keep this one for something bigger. Okay, what is this? Discard a card, transform it, activate this ability only once each turn, and 3 to fly. Yeah, this one is definitely need to be destroyed, regardless. What you're going to do? Yum. Let's do this right away. Actually, ideally I needed to wait for after his attacking. Maybe he would decide to sacrifice this one, transform this one right away. He can't do this. Okay, good, we actually got land, which is completely awesome. So since I don't have that much of a threat in creatures, I think I will keep playing other spells. So for now, my opponent doesn't have the idea what type of deck I have. So I know that I'm playing against vampire deck, but he doesn't have any idea what type of deck I have, because I only use this one and put this one in here. So it's kinda... What? What deck are you using? I could surprise him. Of course I need still lands. The more lands I'm going to have, the better, so good. Actually having those. Slowly getting our lives back. Okay, now I definitely need to sacrifice this 1/4 because I don't have anything to block it. Till this guy, it's too far. We need like 3 lands, or no. Yeah. So instead I play this one. We'll play this one, sacrifice him and destroy 1/4. Yeah, so far this game pretty strange. Don't have anything on the battlefield. Opponent has only 1 card, and he could discard this card, sacrifice this creature at any time and draw additional card. Another one? Seriously? How many of those do you have? Even I don't have 2 of these, maybe not even 1 of those. Okay, a quick creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control that shares a creature type with it. Okay, vampires. So it's not a very good thing. If he put it, he's going to put it on a menace creature. Okay, I'm kinda in trouble. Playing Nisa now, or Liliana now, not the smartest choice. Although she could become a pretty good blocker for... And also that way... Oh, whatever, I will put her. Even if he decides to destroy her, it's whatever. I need some type of a creature for him to intimidate. Or at least create some type of a distraction. Because again, when you have these cards in here, opponent will always going to consider them as something to target or keep in mind, and it kind of automatically changes the strategies. Although keeping these cards to yourself, not playing them, could work as a strategical thing too, but still. Okay, he discarded the card. But how? I guess this is activated ability. Of course I can't block neither of those. Enter the battlefield, each player loses 2 life. I can't. I don't know why they actually not skipping this phase. So if I have only 1 creature that I can block creature with menace, why would you give us the opportunity to actually choose blockers? It's kind of pointless. I think these stages needs to be skipped. I will attack. Or not. But in a couple of turns I'm going to die. 6. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. Although, if I'd attack with her, I don't know. No, if she had first strike, that way she could transform. But if she is going to clash with this creature, they're both going to die and that's it. She's not going to be transformed. Oh, come on! Seriously? Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may discard a card. If you do, put 1/1 counter on that creature. It gains haste until end of the turn and becomes a vampire in addition to its other types. Crazy. Crazy! Yeah, I'm done. If I'm not going to have a land, I'm done. Even if I do though, I think I'm done, but... yeah. Can't do that much. Even if I gain life, it's nothing. Too much flyers. Can't go against them. I wish you would stay a flyer. But either way, I'm not going to survive. Yeah, pretty cool. Two-color vampire deck, it's pretty interesting. Especially when you have these cards in this deck, of course. They're kind of a game changers. So yeah, didn't get that much luck in my vampire deck. I couldn't do anything though, like actually, no matter what I would do, I would lose either way. Before that, let's just actually put in my vampire deck new vampires. I think I have a couple of those, if I remember properly. So, vampires, creature type. Where are the vampires? Here. So yeah, I need new vampires that I opened recently, something like this one. So discard a card, transform it, and then hexproof, indestructible, can't block and can't be blocked. Whenever it attacks and it isn't blocked, you may pay 2 if you do transform it. Oh yeah, I remember this one's pretty interesting. Could be a pretty interesting addition though. But utilizing it, it's pretty hard thing to do in here. What else I have there? I actually don't have that much of a new vampires here, unfortunately. The only new vampire that I get is this one, I guess. I could add this to this deck to make it a little bit more interesting. Have a couple of cards with madness and work with the discarding card. Yeah, I don't think that I need too many of those. Usually I'm not playing them that much, so instead let's just put this one. And how about this one though? Untapped allow you control. Actually, let's put this one here too, because so far this deck is pretty weak. We need something that could reproduce landfall. I don't know about this one. I don't even know why I actually put it in here. Let's just instead put this one. These are for the most part just basically removal. Okay, minus this one and plus this one. Now I have super big amount of the creatures. Let's see how it's going to affect rating. Yeah, it actually, this deck became stronger and got a little bit more speed. Yeah, let's just test it. I still need to win one game with the black cards in order to get the quest. So let's just try to do that in the remaining time. Either way, this is going to be the last match. Okay, I have again 2 lands, but most of the cards I actually can play, so let's keep it. Could be interesting. I think while I'm going to play all these 4 cards, I definitely will get 3rd land, or maybe even 4. What are we waiting for? I guess opponent is going to be disconnected in a couple of minutes. Yeah, definitely. Probably is going to be the case. So yeah, while we're waiting, I just want to touch on a subject of, again, learning Magic a little bit better. I definitely need to spend a little bit more time to learning the terminology of the Magic, understand type of decks, how they work, why specific decks called a specific way. For instance, I kind of like know what the control decks are and what aggro decks are, but this is the only 2 type of decks that I basically know, like in terms of the terminology. There's still, I guess, a bunch of terminologies of the decks that I need to learn. Okay, just becoming more aware of this collectible card games world. Yeah, I guess this is one of the opponents that chooses a strategy of super long waiting until I will decide to disconnect and he's going to play against AI. I don't know. So that means that I need to play faster. And while we are going to wait for the opponent to psychologically I don't know, push us. And let's just wait till Tamer is going to down to 0. You gotta be kidding me. So yeah, I think this is like the cheating thing or the psychological thing that some people do when they don't have time to play. They're just launching the game. They're doing whatever they do, like watching films or something, shows. And that way, maybe this is a good way to earn a gold without putting anything into game. I don't know. You're just not playing it. Game is launched and you wait for the opponents to concede duel because of the too long of waiting. And yeah, I think this is the stupid strategy they're making. I wouldn't call it strategy, though. So yeah, definitely need to learn more about Magic terminology, how properly decks called, and a bunch of other things. I'm familiar with like basic terminologies, but like I didn't dive into specifics, which I probably should a long time ago, but again, I played just for fun, so Pingu, 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 pingu. And again, there's a bunch of possibilities in Magic, like to create decks. You can create decks just like from creatures, just from only spells, and I need to learn how these terminology actually called, like, because I actually don't know the proper names for these type of decks. For instance, like, partially I'm considering that aggro decks are only the decks that deal with the red mana, or like, for instance, blue decks that only deal with the control abilities. But again, you can create a control deck with any color. You can create a aggro deck with any color or combination of colors, and this is something that I kind of need to dive into and understand better, because for now all these terminologies are unclear to me, to talk about them with confidence at least. Okay, now he decides to do something finally. Or she. Enter the battlefield. If a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, return that target permanent card with convert mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Cool. Okay, let's say goodbye. And attack with full force. I was patient enough to stay in this game. Maybe I even going to be rewarded for that. Again, revolt at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, put 1/1 counter on it on this card. So this is actually awesome. I will destroy it next turn too. It's not a problem. So goodbye, another one. Could be annoying. Next turn I will sacrifice this creature and put on all my vampires additional counters. So yeah, basically I built this deck around this card, mostly, as I remember. I want a full-size lens too. They're so cool. They're so pretty. Yep. Player left the game. Cool, cool, cool. I need additional lands to play this one. Yoo-hoo! And we won. Yeah, good thing that this match was pretty fast. Although I waited for a long period of... Oh, come on! Yeah, actually not going to win. Hello there. Surprise, surprise. When it enters the battlefield, creature you control gets indestructible and turns the draw. When a non-angel creature you control dies, transform this one at the beginning of your next step. So this is just a blocker that will destroy my biggest creature. That's it. So he will survive. She will probably destroy this one. Okay. Okay, a couple of turns we're still going to play, I guess. That was pretty unpredictable. Oh, come on. Hello. And it's going to be transformed. Not? Wait a minute, what it was though? That was strange. That was a strange combination. There's no creatures to sacrifice. So now I'm actually kinda in trouble. I still probably going to win. But yeah. It's probably the first time that actually utilizing this card. Whenever you gain life, put 1/1 counter on this vampire. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. So again, cool, we actually got money to buy a new booster. I think I actually need to consider the possibility of actually buying random boosters, not just sticking to a particular set. So for instance, now I actually bought the one Cat booster. Let's just buy one Revolt booster now. Maybe we could get something from it. Then from Kaladesh. And slowly buying boosters from all sets, because this way I could add new awesome cards from these sets to my decks, because right now they're kind of restricted in these sets and there are not a lot of synergy in here. So there are a lot of synergy in here, but I guess I don't have the cards with the synergy yet. So I guess let's just buy a Revolt booster and see what this set brings. I guess it works with energy counters. Okay, we got Flying Drake, can't block artifact creatures. We get card with Improvise. Your artifacts can help cast the spell. Each artifact you tap after you done activating mana abilities pays for 1 hexproof, 4 and 4, pretty cool. Okay, when it dies, creature a 1/1 colorless top tier artifact. Spoken with light. Or create, yeah. Can be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Monsters deal damage, X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures, when X is the greatest power. Okay, this is for a big red deck or green deck. And what we got over here, we have create the 3 1/1 colors server artifact creature tokens in the field. You may cast a card with convert mana cost 3 or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. Hey, this card is pretty cool, pretty cool. So yeah, I guess I will do this. I will just slowly open each session, like one booster for each from each set. So for instance, this one is already gone. I could actually slowly finish this one, so I just, for instance, going to buy starting from Zendikar next, then we are going to go into the Gatewatch, then Innistrad, then Eldritch Moon, then Kaladesh, then Revolt, and then Amonkhet. So yeah, I think that would be a much more interesting way to buy boosters, because that way I could like have pretty interesting cards from these new sets and actually implement them into my decks and make my decks a little bit more current, because for now my decks are not current at all. I don't have any new cards in there, and this just kind of makes things a little bit strange. So yeah, I guess on that note we will end this session. Thank you for watching, thank you for being here, have a nice day or night, and see you in the next part or session, whatever. Bye bye.